The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back to the channel, everybody, as we get set for another time frame matchup in this 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens Gauntlet Challenge project. Today's opponent is none other than the 2021-22 Buffalo Sabres. This should make an interesting matchup, as you guys can tell by the adjustments. You never know what's gonna happen here in this project. So with that being said, Ken Dryden will tend the pipes for the Habs, as Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen will be the starting netminder for the Buffalo Sabres. And without further delay, let's get right into game one. Both teams wish each other good luck. Let's see what happens. With a new time limit of 60 minutes on the clock, let's get right into game one. Will the clock operator please start the clock? And we're going to begin with a quality check, and it'll be between anybody on the ice for both Buffalo and Montreal. So whenever this happens, I'm going to re-roll the red die looking at the home side first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a re-roll. 1, that's Jeff Skinner, and he will be opposed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a re-roll. So both players in 1, that's Lambert and Skinner. We're looking for the quality of star. Both players have star, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check between players 3 and 5. That's Casey Middlestat against Pierre Bouchard. We're looking for the quality of skill. It looks like Casey is going to win that one, as he does have skill. So he's going to be moving in on Ken Dryden, hopefully to make a 5 or a 6 with a dot to make the stop. Excuse me, which he will do so. Oops. I am tossing cards. Cards everywhere as we get set to move on to the next segment. Another quality check, this time between players 2 and 3. That's Kyle Opozo and Doug Jarvis. We're looking for the quality of power. It looks like Kyle Opozo is going to win that one, as he does have power, as he's going to be moving in on Ken Dryden, hopefully to make the play save of a 5 or a 6 with a dot. He will do so. And yes, Jarvis. We will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check. Man, it's been all quality checks here in this first period. It'll be between players 3 and 5. Cousins and Robinson are your takers in this one. We're looking for the quality of power. It looks like Larry Robinson's going to win that one, as he does have power, as he moves in Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, hopefully to make a 3 or 4 with a dot to make the stop. A 4 with a dot will do so. And both netminders keep this game scoreless here in this first period, as we head off to the second with no score after the first 20 minutes are in the books. We begin the second period with a penalty check between players 4 and 1. That's Mark Sizik and Maury Wilson. It looks like Maury Wilson's going to go to the box, as Sizik will move in on Ken Dryden, hopefully to make a 5 or a 6 with a dot to make the stop. And he will do so. And we move on to the next segment with a home scoring chance of a 36. Home player in 4, that is Matthias Samuelsson. He creates a goal with a quality roll of star or a triangle. It looks like Matthias Samuelson does not have star. Neither does he have a triangle. So that will be a result that will result in a no action result. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Daily check between players 4 and 2. That's Sizik and Tremblay. We're looking for the quality of power. It looks like Mario Tremblay is going to win that one as he does have power. So he's going to be moving in on Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Hopefully to make a 3 or a 4 with a dot to make the stop. And he will do so, keeping the game scoreless right where it's at of a scoreless tie. Who's going to break the ice first between the Sabres and the Habs? Penalty check between players 4 and 1. That is Samuelson and Gainey. It looks like both guys have the same penalty rating of 0.5. And we will move on to the third period after 40 minutes have been played here at the KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York. We got a quality check between anybody on the ice for the Sabres against Yvon Knoyer of the Habs. We are looking for the quality of speed. The only guy out there with speed is Peyton Krebs, so he and Knoyer will tie as both guys have speed. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check between players 5 and 4. That's Yoki Haru and Guy Lapointe. We're looking for the quality of smart. It looks like Guy Lapointe's going to win that one as he does have smart. Hopefully he can score the game's first goal here as he needs to get a 4 with a blank, a 5 or a 6. A 3 or 4 with a dot will not do so. And it will not do so for Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen as the Habs get on the board. Whoops. As the Habs get on the board early, it's 1-0. Whoops. Man, I'm all over the place today. There we go. 1-0. Courtesy of Guy Lapointe. And let's see who assisted him. 2 assists. Mahavlich and how about Rajan Hull? So Lapointe from Mahavlich and Hull will be your ice-breaking tally here for Game 1 of this time frame matchup. We stay put in this segment with a penalty check between players 2 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. Tage Thompson against anybody on the ice for the Habs. You know what? They want to look to tie things up, so we're going to go right across from them with Mario Tremblay. As Thompson has a 0.5, Tremblay has a 1. So Tremblay is going to go to the box, and Thompson moves in on Ken Dryden, hopefully to make a 5 or a 6 with a dot to stop it. And he will do so to keep this game right where it's at of 1-0. Quality check between players 2 and 1. That's Tuck and Lambert. We're looking for the quality of smart. It looks like Lambert is going to win that one as he does have smart. So he's going to be moving in on Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for a 3 or 4 with a dot to make the stop. A 4 with a blank won't do it. The Habs will score the game's second goal of the game. Or excuse me, I should say the game's second goal, courtesy of Yvon Lambert. And let's see who assisted him on the play. 2, Jacques Lemaire. And how about it, Knoyer? So Lambert from Lemaire and Knoyer are your is going to be your scoring summary on the 2-0 goal by Yvon Lambert, and the Habs go up 2-0 over the 21-22 Buffalo Sabres. 1 down, 5 to go. We got a quality check between player 1, that's Gergensons, against anybody on the ice for the Habs. We're looking for the quality of skill. Pick your poison besides Bouchard of Wilson, Hull, Jarvis, or Nyrop. I think we're going to go with Nyrop, as he's going to win this one. Gergensons will not, as Nyrop has skill, and we will move as he moves in on Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen to hopefully make a 3 or a 4 with a dot to make the stop. 4 with a dot will do so as he keeps this game right where it's at for his team to get back into it, even though it's a little bit too late here in game 1 of this time frame. Quality check between players 5 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. It'll be Dahlin for the Sabres. The quality we're looking for is star. Pick your poison between Hole, Jarvis, and Lapointe. Let's have the red die decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, that's Rajan Hole. So he will tie with Rasmus Dahlin for star. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it. Stop the clock. Game 1 goes to the Habs here in this time frame by a final score of 2-0 as Ken Dryden posts yet another shutout in this time frame matchup. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to into game 1 of this time frame matchup between the 76-77 Habs and the 21-22 Sabres. If you are watching this on the full time frame playlist, stay tuned because game 2 will be coming up next. But if you are watching this on the single game playlist, game 2 will be coming up on my channel very shortly for you to watch. So with that being said, the final score here for game 1, the Habs shut out the Sabres by a final score of 2-0. Stay tuned for the Bitty Beer game summary. If you choose to drink, presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. If you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a bitty price. It's Bitty Beer.